Why law? Why do you want to go to law school? So, when you wrote your personal statement and your other essays, you likely answered this question as part of your application. When you're answering the question in an interview, you don't have to change your reasoning. You are still the same person who submitted an application a few weeks or a few months ago. You don't need to come up with a brand new reason for why you want to go to law school. But when you answer it in an interview question, it is much more about what is your motivation for going to law school. And so, my very unscientific formula for answering why law in an interview question is about 80% of your response is what led you to this point. Like, what has motivated you to go to law school? What brought you to this point? And about 10% of it is that you like it and or you'd be good at it. And that usually
Mm,
naturally comes out as you're telling the story. And then about 10% of it is what you want to do in the future. And, again, it's completely unscientific. I just use it to demonstrate that only 10% or a very small percentage of your response is about the future because
yeah.
you
Yeah.
haven't lived that yet. And the question is really about what has motivated you to get to this place and not necessarily speculation about the future. Of course, it makes sense that you would want to have a goal for the future. You don't want to go in and say, like, I don't know what I want to do. But it's really not what they're asking. They're not asking, if they want to know, like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? They will ask that question. Where do you see
Yeah.
yourself in 10 years? But this question is really meant to be more about what has motivated you to get to this point.